सकते हो. एलिया आजा. अच्छा तो this is our brain, a sheep's brain. Oh, and अच्छा we have this. We have the complete brain here. So look at this. Which is I think this is how it's supposed to be. So this is it's very squishy and disgusting. Do you see this?
Yeah.
This is the cerebellum here at the back. And this is the brain stem going down. This is where it would. देख रहे हैं आप लोग? नजर आ रहे हैं? This is the brain stem. This is the cerebrum, the front part. Now this is not a fully preserved brain. When the brain is inside the animal, it's usually encased in a membrane. ठीक है? This one is falling apart because it doesn't have that membrane. That membrane has been removed. Otherwise, it would all be squished together like this. These are the two hemispheres of the brain. I'm going to keep this here now on the tray.
Ew.
It's just falling apart now. The space between the two hemispheres is called. Insia, can you focus over here with the camera, please?
Yeah.
The space between the two hemispheres is called the longitudinal fissure. What is it called?
The longitudinal fissure.
And then if we open it and we see this, so these dark things, I think that this is coagulated blood, and you can see some blood clots here. And see, can you bring the camera closer here? Do you see these dark things? These are blood clots. Stop the video and see. Are you marrying here?
I'm
going to slice through the brain. Hey. It's squishy and weird. Look at this. White matter inside.
What's the matter?
This is the cerebellum that I'm cutting through. Or is it the brainstem? I'm not sure what it is exactly that I am cutting through. Look at that. And now the brain is in two pieces. Let me see if we can find the... do you see this? This is the optic nerve. You see this? Ilya, Insia. This is part of the optic nerve. You see this thing? ऐसे optic nerve आती है दिमाग में दोनों आँखों को control करने के लिए. पता है? This is the optic nerve. एक आँख की वो होती है ना? Opposite आँख की opposite उसमें जाती है, side of the brain. Now let's see if we can. Do you see this membrane? There's a membrane here. Ada, come and see. Inside. Look, I can't see inside. You see, there's a very thin covering here. Let's see if we can cut the membrane.
We need to be like.
Let's see if we can remove the membrane. I'll do half of the brain, and then you both can do the other half. Look at that. You see the membrane coming off a little bit?
Yeah. The membrane is quite important, isn't it?
Look at that. Now we can look inside the brain. So these are fissures and valleys. Let's see if we can look inside. What does it look like from the inside? It's white.
Tissue.
This is brain tissue, yes. If we had a microscope, we could take a little sample and see what it looks like inside under a microscope. Look at that.
Maybe you could use another.
The more wrinkles a brain has, the smarter, the more intelligent that animal is.
It
Can we
doesn't.
stop now? So Elia is beginning her dissection. Elia,
Disgusting.
can you smell anything?
No.
It doesn't have a strong smell, does it? It's quite clean. We had washed it before we did anything. Can you touch it with your fingers? Tell me what it feels, what the texture feels like.
Ew. Wet and squishy.
Wet and squishy, yes. You have your surgical tools. And if you need a clean tool, please ask your assistant for a clean one. I don't want your dirty hands going anywhere, touching anything else. Okay, Elia?
Oh, let me see if I can.
What's this? What's this part?
I think
It's part of the brain stem, isn't it?
yeah.
We saw that. And what's this bubbly flowery thing.
This.
Yeah.
It's the. The cerebellum.
The cerebellum, yes, that's
Yeah.
the cerebellum.
Yes.
So you're poking the cerebellum.
Book, book. But on me, I need other tools.
I'll help you, my hands are clean. So Dr. Insia, what are you observing? What are you scraping the surface of?
This procedure shows me that if I scrape off just a little bit, if I scrape off this top part, leaves me the whitish greyish thing.
Yes, but what's this wrinkly bit called?
Disgusting. I don't know.
That's the cerebrum.
Yes, this is a cerebrum.
And do you have the entire brain, or are you playing with half a brain?
Half a brain.
And what are the halves called?
I
Hemispheres.
need the other
They're called-
punky thing.
Okay, wait.
Scraping off. See in the middle of this blob.
What the?
Look. See. Now we can move on to nicer stuff. This is my part of the cerebellum.
The cerebrum.
The cerebellum.
The wrinkly part is the cerebrum. That flower-shaped bubbly thing, that's the cerebellum.
Yeah, I just want to just kind of gently cut that off. Oh.
The cerebellum controls our movement, balance, and muscles. So it makes sure that we don't fall down. We can stand up straight.
Yeah, if you were a sheep.
Don't flick.
So if you were a sheep, if you didn't have this part here that just cut off, then you would just fall to the ground. You couldn't stand, you couldn't balance.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, because sheeps, they're not as intelligent as humans. So that would make it even less intelligent.